We are in Germany, or actually on the bridge between Poland and Germany. We surprised ourselves. We are going to Jelenia Góra, and I wasn't planning on filming, but we got lost and ended up in Germany. This is Görlitz. They say the most beautiful town in Germany. So we are very excited, and this is very unexpected. On this bridge and you pass the border, so the river is dividing Poland and Germany. Welcome! We are on the other side, on the German side, and what I'm filming is Poland right now. Every little street and corner are so picturesque and beautiful, and it's a very old city. You will see on the screen how old, and we are just amazed that we got lost and ended up in Germany. An unexpected adventure. We are on a small trip to the western side of Poland, and yeah, got to see Germany. And all the prices are in euro here, but we are saving our Polish zloty. We had lunch on the Polish side. I went for a pizza, and well, we are checking out in the windows all the German stuff, German food. Nothing special. They are not very famous for any special cuisine, so we are not missing much, I think. German Advent calendar. I think they are very popular in Germany. There are a lot of tourists from Poland, but also German tourists. Since this is such a quaint and old town, a lot of people from other cities come here to visit. But it's really worth a visit. Beautiful town. We are leaving Görlitz and moving on to Gdzie on a different bridge. And what do you see immediately? The Pope, Polish Pope, Saint John Paul II. He's on the entrance on the Polish bridge to the Polish side of this town. The Saint John Paul II is a patron of Poland. And the Germans are coming here to Poland to to buy fuel because it's so much cheaper here than in Germany. Hello, it's a few days later since the last time I was talking to you on the German-Polish border. We had a lovely day yesterday, and today we were in a thermal swimming pool with thermal water for a few hours, hence the wet hair. And we are in a beautiful park relaxing now and going to see some more interesting stuff today, so I thought I would take you along. And we are having some fruit and homemade pumpkin loaf and tea with ginger. Perfect autumn snacks. We are on our way for some more attractions, but we stopped on the way to have some lunch and found this little place with fish apparently. Let's see what they have. They didn't have much choice, but we choose a trout. We will share some fries and beetroot soup in a cup, and the trouts are in the lake over there that I just showed you. Lunch was very good, and we are going to a very exciting, unusual and a little bit terrifying place. We read yesterday that there are uranium mines here, and I don't think we are going to visit the uranium mines because you can go and visit them. They say the radiation is safe and on a very, very low level, but I don't think we are going to do that. It's quite expensive and maybe we'll see. But there's also an inhalation, something called inhalation place with radon. I'm going to put the chemical name for it on the screen, and it's one of 5 such places in the whole world. One of them is here. They extract the radon, and apparently in this kind of concentration with these levels it's healthy, and not only healthy, it's health inducing. They say it's good for your immune system and normalizes your hormones and your nervous system, and it can even cure infertility. Surely you must do a lot of sessions, but I will tell you, my whole life I've been terrified of radiation, and I've never heard that radiation in such small levels could be healthy for you. And I was raised in the shadow of Chernobyl. We were hearing about radiation, and we actually, when I was I think maybe 4 years old, and we were having giant mutated ants. We could see them on the ground. We were not allowed to eat blueberries in the forest because of the radiation. So I am a generation that was raised in the terror of Chernobyl. So this is something very for me to go in and have radiation as on a health, to expose myself for radiation willingly. But this is pure radon metal, and they say it's been scientifically proven that it has amazing health benefits. An update, we have the tickets, and the decision was made. Like, you need it organization-wise when it comes to the inhalations, but it turns out that when we will do sightseeing in the mines, we are going to have the inhalation of radon for 1 hour, so it's the same as a session there. The price is the same, so we are going to do sightseeing in the uranium mine and have 1 hour of radon inhalation. It's 8 degrees there, 8 degrees Celsius, so quite cold. We have our jackets because it's been warm outside, and let the adventure begin. It was extremely interesting and terrifying. Most of the hundreds of years they were digging out iron, but in 1940s they were starting to dig out uranium, and voila, how much did they say? 700 tons? Yeah, they dig out 700 tons of uranium, and the miners didn't know that they were digging out uranium, so they were dying very young because it was a secret. Poland was under communist occupation, so the Russians the communists were keeping it a secret, and they were digging out, and they had no protection, no clothes that would protect or anything. It was extremely interesting. No masks, no gloves, no nothing. So they would die young from radiation sickness, unfortunately. And it was closed in 1960s or 70s, and 30 years later it became a tourist attraction. The miners were also very religious. They were praying to Saint Barbara, the patron saint of miners, and it was so interesting, and I conquered my fear. Yeah, so what did you think?
I think it was like very good experience to see how it was like for all of these centuries.
Yes, it was first time you were in a mine or something.
Yes, it's for me a first time to be in a mine. Yes, and we saw a lot of stones.
And we saw even uranium itself. There's a piece of uranium, but they are not digging it out. I have been in a salt mine before, but this was another experience. I will end this video here. So we were in Germany and in a uranium mine. We are going to spend another day here tomorrow, visit another town, go hiking, but I'm not going to film. It's a very, very exciting area of Poland. I think there's so much to be seen here. You can relax, you can go hiking, you can visit towns, museums, mines. Really a lot. And also, of course, don't forget to subscribe and give me a like and share. Thank you. I hope this was very interesting for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.